Starting lineup: Mundo, Warwick, Vel'Koz, Ari, Seraphine, up against Mundo, Wukong, Lux, Fortune, Trash. Rating of the picks for a casual game: Mundo as a top, 10. Warwick in the jungle, 8. Vel'Koz as a mid, 7. Ari as a shooter, 9. It would be tremendously beneficial, since a lot of people love the way Ari looks, understandably. It would be tremendously beneficial if casuals started consistently playing Ari in shooter slot. We expect the kind of backstabbing, runaway, leave you to die mechanics from shooter slot anyway. I expect Caitlyn to leave me to die. I expect Caitlyn to take cheap shots. And so in pro play, there is a kind of cohesion and a kind of chemistry that makes it possible to do that with a mid. Mid is overall the most important position in League of Legends, because mid influences everything on the board at all times. If your mid constantly has to fall back, that is going to have a tremendous impact on what you can do, for example, as a jungler. Ari is not a stand your ground control mage. Ari is a backstabbing, kill stealing, leave you behind to die, cheating, hypermobile, I'm everywhere at the same time, I'm everywhere on the map type of character. Much better, really, as a shooter for a casual than as a mid. It is essentially a much better version of Jinx, who also has to hover around people to do massive damage and is a pure damage dealer, and it also resembles Kai'Sa, or it very closely resembles Kai'Sa. And it is really just a much more playable, better version of Kai'Sa. Or Kai'Sa if you prefer. Seraphine as a support. Seraphine is one of the most overpowered characters in the video game. Usually I would never rate caster support high, but with Seraphine I will say an 8 out of 10. Mundo as a top, a 10. Lux as a mid, a 9. Fortune as a shooter, a 7. Trash as a support, a 5. Keep in mind that is in the casuals, not in the pros. Moving on. For the first play of the game, Lux is going to push Vel'Koz back here. She notices that he's sporting away. This is very smart. Don't waste any resources. Get in there, get the kill. It's with that long range lob. Part of what makes Lux so great for casuals. That's the first play. And for the second play of the game, Ari is going to hide in the bushes here. Trash is waiting for Fortune to come on down. He's going to wander in here. That's a clean kill with Ari's auto attack. That's the second play. And for the third play of the game, I'm going to help push this lane here. I'm going to push farther, which is always tricky. Lying in the bushes here. Don't you love Ari in the bushes? Yeah, and they sick the minions on me, but that Thornmail doing its work, buying responsibly, getting that double kill. You jump me, I get that double kill. That's third play. And for the fourth play of the game, I'm going to see Lux working on the inhibitor here. And I'm really improving the situation in the mid. Having a little bit of a exchange with Seraphine here. and helping out everywhere. That's the fourth play. And for the fifth play of the game, Trash and Mundo are going to sandwich the enemy here. I'm going to use my first spell and hit them over the head with a stick. I'm going to come down here and pick the low-hanging fruit. That's the fifth play. Taking a look at the scoreboard here, you have two deaths here on one of the most indestructible champions in the video game. Warmog is something you only get after a while. You build some armor up first. Boots of Swiftness, you already have move speed from Warmog. Again, you're already, with 60, you're already capped. You're adding more onto that. We've seen you run away in the game. You didn't disappear that quickly at all. You didn't get rid of your pursuers at all. People were able to chase you around all the way. So, how does this help? Don't know. Yeah, making things tremendously difficult on yourself. If you have a whole bunch of just health, say a person has 3,000 health, but has no resistances, no armor of any kind, you could very well de facto have less than a person who has 1,000 extra health. It is very well possible to have less real health, actual health, with 3,000 health than with 1,000 health. If that 1,000 health is actually backed up with items and you're protecting it, armor matters a lot. Pure health isn't going to do it. This is good by itself. It should be pointed out here, people who watch, and I imagine this is almost nobody, but people who watch full games understand what the people are and who the people are who continuously chase after other champions to rub it in their faces, and who the people are who don't do that. What I mean is, like, stat padding is cheap, and fundamentally it will only get you so far. Because once you play more serious players or whatever, it's not going to help you progress in any way. It's just a fake number. On this channel, I have never consistently killed just to kill. I try to play to win. I don't try to play just to essentially bully people. Yeah, the same exact story of yesterday. Here we see a beautiful example of what that actually looks like. By itself, good. Yeah, this is very good by itself. It's also responsible that you took Oracle Lens. Yeah, this must be a brand new player or something. This is not how League of Legends works. So this is a person who does not understand that you eventually have to put together items, apparently. So in a competitive environment, you don't really have freedom. If one person is putting things together and you are not, you're always going to fall behind. Looking up the same guides as everybody else. And actually, these items, so this is really teaching completely the wrong lesson here to people, because these items are quasi-perfection to start. They're quasi-perfection, so nothing wrong by itself with this build. This is a pretty good start by itself. This is a pretty good way to start. This is a very good item. This is overkill again. And you're just gonna keep throwing your money away. Moving on.
Is that all they've got? Every mistake is a lesson.
An ally has been slain.
Bring me a real challenge.
An enemy has been slain.
Who questions my ability? Put me to the test.
An ally has been slain.
Adapt to all situations.
Killing spree.
You got it. Never settle for second. My place is at the top.
An ally has been slain.
Show me the path. My journey's only beginning.
Ally has been slain.
Bring me a real challenge. Been waiting for this.
Rampage. slain. Godlike. An enemy has been slain. Legendary.
Show me the path. My journey's only beginning.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy killing spree.
Questions my ability.
Thanks for listening.
Every mistake is a lesson.
Turret plating will soon fall. Killing spree.
Bring me a real challenge.
Legendary.
You got it.
Enemy rampage. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Situations. Never settle for second.
Sit down and listen up.
Slain an enemy. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Show me the path.
Legendary.
My place is at the top. My journey's only beginning.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Who questions my ability? situations. Never settle for second. Show me the path.
Legendary. Rampage.
You got it.
Legendary.
My journey's only beginning.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Double kill. Legendary.
My place is at the top.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Every mistake is a lesson.